Okay. And we are live. Welcome, everyone, to another Wednesday, to another fantastic, awesome Wednesday evening. And as you all know, one of the best shows on the internet. Yes, The Bit, you are first, and welcome. So this is Masculine Geek. I can't talk tonight. I really am tired. Masculine Geek, number 46.
Too many Coke and Rums.
Yeah, well, this is only the first one. But I was telling Rob I was just tired, and I think I'm getting sick and feeling kind of achy and whatnot. So, but I'm here. The show must go on. So
the show, seriously, guys. Moral of the story: the show must go on. Mm-hmm. Bad stuff happens. People leave you. Friends forsake you. Girls ditch you.
That's right.
Flake. The show goes on.
The Masculine Geek show goes on. That's what it is. Hello, Red. The Bit. Hello. All our first in the channel chat posters. We are all tired as fuck. So we're here, though. We are here. So welcome. It's going to be a slow burn tonight and an anything goes night, apparently.
Speaking of slow burn, that's what I got my fireplace doing right now.
I hear that crackling in the background. That's very cool.
Yeah, it's the kind of wood that's not doing the crazy cracking, so it doesn't sound like you're whipping one of your girls in the bedroom.
I love whipping one of my girls in the bedroom. I love that sound.
It doesn't.
You know what? Now that you've said that, you know, I'm gonna do just for you, TJ. I'm going to record that and send it to you.
You know, I hate to say this, but at this point, I'm willing to say that is far more wholesome and virtuous and godly than the kind of stuff I see going around. So,
absolutely,
by all means.
Spare the rod, spoil the girl. It's in the Bible.
God wills it, Deus Vult.
That's right. Oh, so we're all. That's what a fantastic opening to Masculine Geek number 46. I love it. Oh, that's what I'm getting you for Christmas, TJ. If you win the contest, I'm gonna get you your own paddle with your initials on it.
How about you get me the girl? I'll get the paddle. Just give me the girl. The paddle's easy to find. You just go to Amazon.
The girl's easy to find too, but that's a story for our Patreon users. So.
Yeah.
Does TJ whip women with leaves at least attempt to do so? Now, leaves don't have quite the impact that you wish and want, but it is kind of funny though.
Never jump into a pile of leaves with a wet sucker.
That's what she said.
Yeah, that's what Linus.
That's what Linus did. That's what Linus did indeed say. Yeah.
No, the leaves are gone, and now we got snow. Not a lot, and it's melting because of the hot temperatures.
When did it start snowing out there? We got a little bit.
It was about a week ago. So, okay. I mean, this area is pretty beautiful when it snows, but the problem is it's only beautiful during the initial part of it because then all the snow plows and everything pushes it off, and then it gets dirty.
Mm.
So. You know, it kind of reminds me of that poem, A Night Before Christmas, where it talks about the breast of the new fallen snow. Uh-huh. And that's beautiful, but afterwards it gets ugly. So it's kind of like like a woman, you know? Beautiful at first,
and then just gets worse over time is what you're saying?
Well, in our century, yeah.
Yeah, it gets worse, eh?
Yeah, you're not going to find a nice, sweet girl, see, unless you get out the whip, see?
That's right. That's very true. Whip, paddle, riding crop.
Yeah. For those of you listening, Vince is one of those guys who I personally can attest to the fact that he talks the talk and walks the walk. So, I wouldn't say that if it weren't true. So, that my endorsement, recommendation, whatever you want to call it is. I don't know if you want to call it endorsement necessarily.
That isn't. Well, it's not an endorsement, but it's a validation.
Yeah, it's a validation. It's saying he's not just he's not one of those LARPers online who's like, oh, yeah, I'm an alpha. And then, he's asking his mom permission to leave the basement.
Exactly. Well, thank you, TJ. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I appreciate the endorsement and the validation. But the snow, yes. We got, when did it snow? So Monday or Tuesday for a little bit. And then this morning there were some flurries coming down. So,
Yeah.
but I had read, did I read or hear somewhere that at least for New Jersey, December is supposed to be rather snowy, which I'm glad. I'm hoping we get some snow for Christmas. Now, TJ, where you're at, and even you, Rob, do you guys Atham? I'm a beta Atham, BAA, bah.
Buenas nachos.
That's right. Do you guys
Dios
get
mío.
Dios mío? Do you guys get snow like around December? Have you ever had a white
We've got
Christmas?
14 fucking inches in Salt Lake right now.
Yeah. If you're in Salt Lake City, you're going to get snow.
Yep.
Okay.
My area has traditionally gotten snow in December, but last year it did not. But what happened is in February, it just completely dumped. I mean, we're talking 4 or 5 feet of snow. It was insane, but it was also over the whole state. So we'll see what happens as far as a white Christmas. But I've never been on this side of the mountains during Christmas. I've always been on the west side.
Oh, okay.
But it'd be nice to be over here because it actually snows over here. It definitely didn't snow last year. It was pretty bad. We thought it was going to be a lousy winter, and then of course in January and February it just completely dumped on us.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't just Central Washington. It was frickin' the whole state got dumped. Seattle got dumped. Olympia, where the legislative session was going on, they got dumped too. It was just everywhere. So okay. I don't know if that's, people talk about climate change and all that stuff. And I don't, my whole thought is, yeah, the climate's changing. It's just, I don't know what's causing it or what direction it's moving.
The climate has always been changing.
Right.
That's funny to me. And if you go,
it's like we used to have a ice age. I mean, the whole area,
I think we need another one of them.
Well, it was like in the Middle Ages, we had an ice age. It's like, whoa. The continent got colder. I don't recall any BMWs on the road during that time, but also, the hometown I grew up in, Bellevue, that used to be completely covered by glaciers.
Oh, really?
And they didn't melt because they were driving SUVs, with the woolly mammoths. It was just, the temperature changed. So, but I remember in the 90s it snowed a lot, but it also snowed a couple times during the 2000s. In 2008, I've never seen that much snow in Bellevue. I mean, it was absolutely amazing. Because on the west side, it's so close to the coast, or at least Puget Sound. It's so close to seawater. To have it snow is a big deal, and there's so many hills and all that other stuff. When it snows, they just shut down everything.
You're Rob typing away furiously.
That's right.
So gentlemen, how was your weeks? How's everything going?
Good so far.
All right, cool. TJ.
What? What?
Pothead.
Yeah.
We were kind of talking about that.
We were. Not that he is a pothead, but sort of like we were talking about degeneracy is what we were talking about. Not that being a pothead is degenerate, but
you know what I consider to be a degenerate now is for a man to be effeminate, cowardly, weak, a guy who's obsessed with being nice, but like is deceitful, duplicitous, is like all that other stuff. Like that's what I really see as degenerate now. When I look at a guy who smiles at me, but is just full of evil by his passivity, that's degeneracy to me, right? I think that fundamentally people who are honest, I don't care what you're doing. If you're just honest about what you're doing or honest about who you are morally superior. You're up here compared to a degenerate who's just dishonest about what they're doing down here. right? So that's kind of my whole. When I say degenerate now, I'm always referring to somebody who's just dishonest rather than somebody who's doing whatever it is that people want to talk about what they're doing. Like if somebody says, I love whiskey, I drink a ton of whiskey, you might call me an alcoholic, whatever. I don't consider him a degenerate. I consider a degenerate now a guy who pretends to be morally sound, but behind the scenes, he's a guy that I wouldn't mind stringing up by his entrails. Nothing violent about that at all. It's just
not at all. No. Jesus.
How do you really feel, TJ?
I'll tell you, Rob. Why is that, Captain Rob? Nobody knows.
Jesus. So, God, please.
James, welcome to the show, buddy.
1 second, I'm gonna get a drink.
Okay.
Speaking of degenerates, he's got to refill his degenerate pot.
Yes.
So, Rob, I think you finished your character already, didn't you?
Yep, I'm done. He's
Cool.
ready to go. He's as ready to go as he's gonna be. I mean, I could spend way more time on it, but at the same time, I look at it and go, one, I got shit to do. I got more going on besides creating a D&D character. And number two, there's a good chance where I've never, none of us, as far as I know, have played with Drew. And so he could be like I was when I was a DM. I was fucking brutal. And so he could, I could spend all this time and I could end up literally being dead in, like in a half hour. And if that's the case, I don't want to spend hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours polishing this guy up only to have him die 30 minutes into the game.
Well, it's funny. I was thinking that myself. So I've kept my character backstory to what the fuck is that man doing? I've kept my character backstory to one or two, almost 2 paragraphs.
Well, you've written 2 more paragraphs than I have. Mine is literally like probably 2 sentences just because, So, Amos, you're asking any preview on my character. Yeah, my character is a tiefling warlock. So, be prepared for
Basically, it's Rob in D&D land.
Except I have horns and a tail and...
It's Rob in D&D land.
Pretty much, in a lot of ways. I mean, he's got some pretty cool stuff. But at the same time, when I rolled him up, it was like, okay... I want to play this particular type of character. Here's some stuff that I think can help him and help the rest of the party out. But at the same time, if he dies in 30 minutes, I'm not going to shed a tear.
Bull Rush, the Dungeon Master, is the game referee. He sets the tone, he sets the story, and he is essentially an orchestrator of the play that D&D sort of is on the fly. So you could go into YouTube if you really want. Sounds like TJ's masturbating in the background.
Oh no! It sounds like you're whipping one of your girlfriends in the background.
What?
What are you talking about? I'm right here.
Jesus.
I made a Moscow mule.
You did what to a mule?
Whoa. So Marty says, is TJ wrestling a bear? No, but I have a bear rug now in my living room.
Now you just need the girl to go with it.
The naked one, preferably.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm talking about. That should just go without saying when I'm saying it.
Well, with TJ, you never know.
Well,
he could have someone over for tea.
And yes, Red Crusader is correct.
What are we, British?
DM is also a player in their own right. They pretty much control all the other characters that show up in the session, in the story.
They guide the story. They keep it on track. They provide the narrative. They play the NPC characters, and I don't mean NPC the political bullshit that was online about
Orange Man bad.
An NPC. NPC does indeed stand for non-player character, and that's any character that is not run by a character at the table. So it's maybe a tavern innkeeper you meet. It could be
No, Amos, he's not.
what's that?
That Rollo's a bard.
Well,
He's not a bard.
he is in real life, but not in the game.
Yeah, not in the game. His character is not a bard.
Yeah. So
You're just gonna have to tune in next week to know what Rollo's character
we're
is.
keeping Rollo's secret. For the most part, we'll keep Aaron's secret. If anyone who's watched Legends of Tabletop D&D games from about a year ago, Aaron played with me I was the dungeon master there, and Aaron played in that game. So I'm playing a half-orc fighter whose name is Grat, Grat. My character will be non-gender and just call X, no face, just eyes. No.
I'm gonna hold back what my character is.
Okay. And I'm not going to go into detail with my backstory yet. I'm going to say
someone
that,
say
that for
secret.
the
Oh
game.
my god! Someone kill me.
Secret. Any paladins?
As far as I know, no.
I don't think so.
I don't think there's any players that are playing paladins.
No, there may be a paladin or something similar to that in this scenario that Drew is
Well,
running.
Aaron can't be a paladin.
No. Aaron's
Yeah.
playing himself, basically.
As usual. That's exactly what he did in my game. So.
Have you guys not seen the Fellowship of the Ring for the Two Towers, the South Park episode?
No.
Oh, you guys
good?
gotta watch it.
All right.
Where like Kyle says, "I'm a paladin," and Cartman says, "Yeah, you can't be a paladin."
No, he cannot. A lot of people cannot play. TJ.
No, he cannot.
There you go. Paladins are fun. There was in a very early Dragon magazine in the mid '80s, I think it was. There was an article about the anti-paladin.
I remember that.
Yeah, so it was kind of cool. I think if I have two big chests here full of D&D shit. I'll go through it and see if it's in one of those.
Now I want to look up anti-paladins.
And take a look. I mean, they may have taken it and ran with it with 3E, 4. I'm not even sure, but anti-paladin came out very early in the 80s. Well, no, you're right, Crusader, and that's where the anti-paladin comes from. Too funny. And TJ may get jealous.
That's kind of scary about who the admirer is.
Christ. We know who the admirer is. We know who he is.
Secret admirer. Look that up.
That's right. Yes, indeed. Look that up. Look up secret admirers.
I remember these guys, these anti-paladins. They're fucking badass.
Since you're looking through it, Rob, check what Dragon magazine that initially appeared in, if you don't mind.
Well, I haven't looked at that. I'm actually looking at a different page that gives you, granted, this goes back to D&D 3.5, I guess is what it's saying, or at least version 3.
Hated those episodes.
And so it's just, I'm kind of just scanning it real quick, just kind of looking at it. But going back to what you said.
It didn't say the magic word, Atham.
Anti-Paladin Dragon magazine. According to this, it was Dragon magazine number 39.
Okay, no, that is very early. I would, you know what? When the Dragon
It was like $3 because I'm looking at it right now. They got a PDF version of it.
Yep. Download it.
July 1980.
All right, I was off by a few years, but yeah, I thought it was in the early '80s. Cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and download it right now.
I think you'll enjoy it. I'm gonna see if I still have the draft. I think I had the first 200. A while back, I sold a lot of my D&D shit, which I regret now. But what are you gonna do?
Yeah, you stupid fucker. There it is. Good got you down. Try this for evil.
Please invite me.
Anti-paladin.
Please invite me. Please invite me, you fool. All right, Rob, send me that link if you don't mind in the private chat.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah.
Meow.
Yeah, send me that link, see? Oh, we have 22
You
viewers.
private fucker.
That's right, you fucking cock.
Yeah, you brought you into the gang. And now you're getting to be a sissy.
Oh, you sissies. Let me take a look at that. Let's bring back memories. I was 10 years old in 1980. Some of you fuckers in the chat probably weren't even alive yet.
No shit.
Right? Seriously.
Yes, Red Crusader, we did talk about regretting selling stuff. And so I don't know if Vince has already watched that episode. He should have, but apparently he didn't.
Which one?
My latest Salt Lake sit down.
Oh, okay. I'll watch that. I'll listen to that.
So
tomorrow.
Right there, that tells me no, I did not watch that, Rob.
I didn't watch that yet.
God
Rob.
damn it,
Jesus
Vince.
Christ! I've got shit to do. I'm busy
Jesus.
beating women's asses. I'll listen to that while I'm at work tomorrow.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'll even give you a thumbs up and everything.
Hey, I like it. Appreciate it, buddy.
I'll like your. I usually anytime I listen to and you TJ, I usually like your stuff too when I listen to it. All right, let me go over here to Adam's message section here. Let's bring in. We can bring Athen in for a little bit.
As long as he looks it up.
And look that shit up. God damn it, Vince.
Damn it, Bobby.
Damn it, Bobby. I'm going to beat your ass. Yeah, I know
Bobby,
James.
You will not pop
I know.
pills.
Hey, Theodore F. Prohowich. I don't know. I'm probably butchering your last name, but I'm just going to call you Theodore because it's a badass name. So welcome, Theodore. And James, good to see you in the chat. All pro, you as well. D, what's up? I see you're looking at us on Periscope. In the bit, no, you're 1980. No, you weren't. Ben was 7. Okay. Ted, you want to be called? Okay. I can call you Ted.
Yeah, I'll be your bodyguard, and Betty, when you call me, you can call me
Ted. No, it's Ted. That we actually did. We harmonized very well there, Rob. Mr. Martinell does not like to do his podcasts whilst he's talking to you eye to eye. It throws him off.
It's a pain in the ass.
It's real. It's TJ. It's really not.
No.
It's only a pain in the ass for you, TJ. That's all.
No, because I gotta go process the video on my computer, and then I gotta go upload to YouTube, and my computer completely freezes during that process.
Oh, really? You need a new. That's God telling you need a new computer. Yes. Or the anti-paladins.
I don't know. I'm kind of, to be honest, I'm thinking of stopping the whole podcast thing, but we'll see what happens.
No, Red Crusader's lying.
Well, that's kind of what I thought.
Yeah,
I figured he was full of shit.
Yeah, that's crap right there.
It's like fuck you, because otherwise he's fucking older than you are. He's older than I am, and I'm calling bullshit.
And when he was on the show, he did not look like he.
No, he didn't look like he was in his mid-50s.
He may feel like he's in his mid-50s sometimes, but
yeah, that's right. It's not the years; it's the mileage.
That's right. And here he is.
There's the man of the hour.
You've got. What's up, sir? You got some cool stuff in the back there. You got your splunking equipment.
That's right. I also got a gift for TJ.
So, here we go.
You got to get rid of the banner in the way.
It's a Christmas leaf.
Hey, it'll go well.
We still have some snowflakes in. Well, kind of. See that?
I'm going to wait. I'm not going to show my living room and all the other cool stuff I have that I've already set up in anticipation of the Christmas decoration contest.
Yes.
But I've already sent.
You sent me a photo, and I'm going to be hard pressed to try to beat it. I have to admit. It's really fucking cool. And TJ, I don't have my hat on, but I tip it to you. My measure hat. Very good job. Did you get your tree yet?
This is probably the first time, and I'd say no joke. I'm probably 25. The longest I've ever remembered that I haven't gotten a tree. And it was because for various reasons, but I want to go out into the national forest and get my own tree because I have the permit to do it. I just know the trees are not going to be as attractive as the ones that were done on a farm.
Yeah, because they're shaped.
Yeah, but I've done the other decorations, and I'm actually really excited about that kind of stuff. And the thing is, I don't know how other people feel about this kind of stuff, but I'm actually really particular about Christmas holiday winter rituals. Like the day after Thanksgiving, or at least a Saturday, that was the day we would go get our tree. And we stopped doing that just for various reasons. And, it's like, okay, it's like watching Die Hard, which is a Christmas movie.
Yes.
The debate's over. Like that.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfuckers.
Yeah, seriously, get your act together, people. You just have these different rituals you've done for so long that to not do them, it's like you can't do that. You got to do. So this is the 1 year I'm allowing that, but that was also because I was planning to do it this last weekend and it just didn't materialize. And going out into the woods and whatever, it gets dark at like 3:30. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So like you can't wait until you're done with work, and you can't do it before work because it's dark there too, and then you got to wait till the weekend, and that's probably what's going to happen.
Okay, you're gonna take Reese with you?
Probably not, but I've got the barrel full.
Oh, yes.
The barrel is full of brandy now.
Oh, cool. Did you try putting it around his neck yet?
No, but the little twist thing that's supposed to open it up doesn't work very well. So, well, you got tilted. I don't know. We'll see. But it's cool. It's sitting on my mantle. So,
okay.
It's
cool. I was going to say it's probably when it's filled to capacity. It might be too heavy for Reese.
Right. That was the other thing is like it's heavy enough as it is. Adding, I filled the whole 750 milliliter brandy inside of that thing, and it's still having problems. But I'll figure it out. I'm sure it's something that just needs to be figured out. But
or you could just empty it and have it, empty there.
Yeah, it was just like you would think. I paid good money for this thing, and you think that just twisting it, the brandy would come out, but it doesn't. So I'm not quite sure what's causing that. Maybe there's not enough pressure, like air pressure or something like that. I don't know.
Gotcha.
But it's there. And was that what?
Maybe you gotta suck it.
I was waiting for that.
Eric. Adam, I'm gonna let you be the expert on it.
God damn it, Ashton. Suck it hard.
Shuck it, Trebek. Shuck it long and shuck it hard.
Oh my God, that's too funny. So, Ethan, what's up with you? How was your Thanksgiving?
Pretty good. I ate way too much.
That's okay.
Yeah, I did too.
That's okay for Thanksgiving.
Didn't gain any. I didn't gain any weight, so that was also a plus.
Yeah, that's true. That's good.
Yeah, I try to keep my weight now in check. After losing all that weight, I want to keep it off.
Like I was on the oh, that's so funny. Oh yeah. One of the things that I do is I know you got your own things going, but whenever I'm getting a little out of shape or whatever, I just go on a really long hike, or I do the treadmill for an hour at a really fast speed and at a really high elevation.
Did you ever trip in like fall?
No, but what really sucks is it's boring. So you got to play like music or a podcast or something that distracts you from the fact that you're just going on a treadmill, right?
Mm.
So I did about like 850 calories in an hour. So that helps out, but going on a high, I mean, I'm just saying, like, it's true. Once you've got the weight off, it's easy to maintain or to keep off as long as you do stuff. It's getting it off that's the challenge.
That's what she
Really.
said. But yes, you are correct. That's true. That is very true.
I see you what you did there.
That's right. I got you all. Well, I'm sure there's older men than I am in this chat, but I'll be 50.
Where's Ralstonian?
Yeah, our Earth not here yet.
Yeah. You could probably, if you dyed your hair or whatever, you could probably pass off as like a late 30s guy.
I get that all. Thank you. I get that all the time. Yeah.
Well, and TJ's striving to be old, because I remember when he was back in like grade school and all the teachers would ask, "What would you like to be when you grow up?" TJ was like, "Old. I want to be old.
Just get me old."
Seriously.
You start dying, putting some powdered sugar in your beard.
Well, it's kind of funny that you say that, because I didn't say it that bluntly or that crassly, but I was kind of excited to be an adult because I had this vision of what an adult life was like. And then I got to be an adult and I'm like, I want to go back to being a kid again. In some ways, not in all ways, because the nice thing about being a kid is you just don't have to worry. You don't worry about stuff. The problems of the world are not in your shoulders, right?
And the days last forever.
Right. But then you get to but the problem with being a kid, depending on what household you grow up in, you just don't have that kind of freedom, right?
Fucking chat.
TJ's favorite. TJ wanted to be retired when he grew up.
It's kind of funny. I joke with people that I'm already retired. Like the way I work and live is the most of the men that I interact with are retired. So
hence your role models are retired guys. Again, like I said, my argument still stands. TJ, what did you want to be when you grew up? Old.
I want to collect this, holding up a social security check.
I don't want to. But the thing is, like, it kind of reminds me of what Clint Eastwood told that one country singer when he's in his 90s or whatever, and he was saying, what keeps you going? And he says, I don't let the old man in. Right?
I absolutely agree.
And I was like, that is got to be one of my life slogans is don't let the old man in. So
wow, we broke his train of thought.
Yeah.
I'm reading this thing, I was like,
kudos, chat guys. Kudos, Amos.
Who calls themselves Amos Joseph?
He's a dude that follows us on Twitter. He has his own show. Okay.
I was like, I'm waiting for you to like turn out to be some sort of minor prophet because you got the names going for you.
Yeah. Yeah. Shut up, Wesley.
Atham, look it up.
Well, I can't stand. He'll never watch us, but if he does, fuck him. I can't stand Will Wheaton.
You can't stand what?
Will Wheaton. He plays Wesley Crusher.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
He's such a bitch-made simp. It's not even funny.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
No, we made TJ be brief.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
There it is.
Atham, look it up.
Do you like my coffee mug?
It's a raccoon.
Yeah, pretty good.
Oh, that's cool. Did you make that?
I really like the flag in the background.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I have the exact same flag, same size.
Will Wheaton. Stop saying that.
Cool whip.
Cool whip.
Yeah. An appeal to heaven.
There we go.
Right.
Yeah. America.
America.
What the founding fathers would have wanted.
Atham, you got different lighting in your studio there.
It's the same one. It's just pointing
Is
away
it?
from my face.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's actually a good, whatever your angle you got it at, that's a good angle.
Yeah, I like it. It's illuminating
It's
everything.
hitting the wall in front of me, and so it's just bouncing from the wall.
Diffuse light. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
perfect.
It's not
Yeah.
harsh on you. It's good.
No, looks
Right.
good.
Yeah, since I don't have a dedicated lighting system for live streaming, this is what I came up with.
No, it works nicely.
No, it does. It really does work nice.
Then I don't have to spend more money. That's good.
There you go. No, that's a smart way to do it.
Yeah, any way you can improvise and have it work out good. Amen.
Yeah. It was only $5.
Adam Joseph. Yeah, there you go.
Amos, is that name like African? I met this kid at school, in calculus too. His name was Amos, and he was from Ghana.
Oh, okay. I don't know specifically, but it could be. TJ was scouting our senior communities after high school. That's too funny. So, Atham, what define too much food at Thanksgiving? Did you just have like second and third helpings?
No, too much food for me now is like the average American serving.
Gotcha.
Way too full, and you have a hard time breathing afterwards.
Oh yeah. It's like pushing up on your sternum, your gut. Yeah. No, I've only been there like 2 or 3 times. I hate that. Hate that feeling.
Yeah, I'm on a strict diet now, so
Okay.
the servings are way smaller.
It's really, but Atham, it's really not that silent.
Yeah, he's not really being that quiet.
No. But that's his fireplace, a crackle of the logs.
Nice.
Yes, I think he's refilling his drink, which is what I will do in a moment.
Oh, he's refilling his drink. I see.
Yes, I think so. We'll find out in a minute. Yep, he is. I think that's his third one.
Third, at least, since he's been on.
Yeah.
He may have started early.
Right. But I'll tell you later, guys. Yeah, he's back.
Absolutely no.
Tell me.
Wow, that's your third refill, right, TJ? Yep. Yeah, it is.
Atham, what exactly were you guys talking about?
Your alcoholic ways.
Yeah.
No, we weren't talking about anything. He's yanking your chains. All right, my turn.
That's the way it is in their family.
You're pulling the chain. See,
I don't want any guy pulling any chain.
well, that's goes without saying. So
Right.
Right.
We go showing on, right?
Right. Oh my God. So Rob, you have your usual, correct?
Yes.
Nice.
The champagne of beers.
The champagne of beers. That's right. We don't have RR in the chat to talk about that.
No.
TJ's making sure his catheter is working. Oh.
Yeah,
Fucking
I'm older than my soul, not my body. My body's like a 12-year-old. Frick. I go to the doctor and I'm like, they look at me and they're like, is your blood pressure supposed to be this low? I'm like, I don't know. You tell me.
Of course it's supposed to be low. You eat bacon.
Yeah, let's.
Seriously.
They're like, what do you eat for breakfast? I'm like, bacon, eggs, and bourbon.
I know. I tell people I eat bacon and eggs 3 or 4 times a week, and I have no cholesterol problems. I have no blood pressure problems.
Right. Yeah, you know what we don't do? We won't work crappy, stressful jobs where we hate our wives, and then we go home to wives that we don't like.
Yeah, well, absolutely, and we're not eating processed shit.
Yeah, seriously, I look at everything now. After going to France, I go like I just bought ice cream, and I look over, and it's like cane sugar based or whatever it was, but there was no corn syrup in the
It's
ice
like
cream.
it's like the best ice cream you can get here in
Yeah.
the States is Breyers.
Right, I got Breyers, and then I bought some of that, and then I buy anything that's sweet or has sugar. I look at it, and it's like, is it cane sugar? Like the like the ginger ales that I bought from
yeah.
mules. I look at it as like there's only cane sugar. I don't want to deal with any of that corn syrup stuff. Because
Absolutely.
I ate like a king when I was in France.
You're king of France.
I'm king of France.
The king of
But
France.
I didn't gain almost any weight being there. Like I was eating a lot of their food and good food, drinking a lot of their wine and their champagne, which I've got over there.
Oh, you do? Did you open it yet or no?
No, I'm saving. I got 2 bottles of champagne and a French wine. Pretty girls. So I can officially say I brought pretty girls back from France.
This is true. That's in a manner of speaking, you are not incorrect.
Right. I'm saving them. I got to write down because somebody told me. He says you got to write down what occasions you drink that stuff. Right. Like the champagne. What occasion do you drink it for? The bottle, and then I've got the bottle of the apple brandy from Carentan. It's like, so what occasion do you open that for, right? And he says you got to write that down in advance because if you don't, you either do 2 things: you don't open it when you should, or you open it when you shouldn't. I was like, hey, he's making a lot of good points.
Yep. Yeah, homemade ice cream is very good. I was just talking with a friend of mine, and we were talking Star Wars trivia and like little weird Easter egg things. I think it was in the first one. The first one where there's a long shot of the Death Star corridor where people are walking. I think it's the Death Star, but I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to look it up. There's a guy. It's just a random dude carrying. What looks like some kind of like barrel or something, but come to find out it's an ice cream maker from the 70s. He just picked it up and he just carried it, and it was part of the shot. Now there's a whole backstory about it, and someone created this long explanation why he's carrying it, and apparently it's a thing. But he just picked up this ice cream maker and put it, started walking, and he was an extra in one of the shots. Yeah. A weird shit. Some Star Wars trivia for all you Star Wars nerds. So,
I didn't know that.
Fire.
Yeah. Yep. Wait, where are you going? Jesus
Christ, he's worse than me.
Yeah, he's taken up two titles tonight.
Jesus. I thought I was bad walking away from the microphone. Christ.
God damn. Pots and pans are all falling over and shit.
He's making his own ice cream. Apparently, I'll show you guys.
He's like,
brought up fucking Star Wars and cream makers. I'm gonna go grab mine.
I'm gonna make my ice cream on the camera
right here, right now.
That's right. Make sure you use that cane. Make sure you the leaves. Make sure you use that cane sugar there, TJ. Yeah, the ice cream maker that I'm thinking of, a childhood friend, his parents had one. I'll tell you, that thing worked like a son of a bitch. All right, while he's doing that, what's this? The dark side ice cream.
All ice cream is dark side ice cream.
It should be, yeah.
Yes. What makes it good?
Indeed. TJ fiercely masturbating. That's too funny. All right, I'm gonna leave you two gentlemen talks amongst yourselves. I'm gonna go refill the.
We'll
All
try.
right. So what kind of shit do you want to talk about, Atham? What kind of shit do you want to talk about, Vince and TJ? Oh, wait, never mind. TJ's back. Shh.
Yeah, well, he's back. I'll tell you later. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, dude, you're gonna have to private message me that shit, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I don't want him finding out.
No,
What's going on?
no. Nothing. It's all good, man.
You degenerate heathens. I know. What kind of person has a "Don't tread on me" flag? It's like the only thing worse is having a flag with a Christmas tree that says "An appeal to heaven."
I know.
Dude, it's like you were listening.
I know. I know. Leave it alone. Leave
That's
it
right.
be.
Leave it and leave you alone.
I gotta listen to you. Your interview with Doc.
Oh, yeah.
I have it downloaded. I just haven't listened to it yet.
I haven't listened to it myself. I hate listening to my own voice.
Yeah, it's hard to listen to your own voice at the beginning. You're like, it's not what you thought it was.
Right. There's all this resonance going through your bones and your facial cavities, and it sounds better. Yeah. And then you hear it coming from an electronic device, and you're like, fuck.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a guy in history where he thought. I mean, I always think of as an inspiration or just comfort, General Patton. His voice was not great at all. It wasn't George C. Scott singing or screaming. He kind of sounded like a grandmother. And that was his biggest insecurity. He thought he would be laughed at when he spoke. So if you actually listen to General Patton speak, he sounds very high pitched in his voice. It kind of reminds me of General Mathis a little bit, whose voice is a little weak. So I'm always thinking of, who was a guy in history where if he heard his voice, he's like, yeah, that's it. That's how it is.
No idea.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Hey, Dave. Yeah,
Hey,
I'm
Doc.
gonna listen to his.
Good to see you in the chat. Good to see everyone in the chat. James,
That's in the house.
Amos,
Yeah.
Red, Bull Rush, Chest.
Yeah, it's cool.
Priyanshu. We haven't seen Priyanshu since the public Saturday morning cartoon hours. What's up, Priyanshu?
Yeah, my fireplace is roaring right now. It's the kind of wood that's really quiet. So, well, it's not like crackling like the whip.
It doesn't have all those little air pockets and shit in there.
Yeah, and so it's kind of cool. Yeah. See?
Don't worry, I'm going to be adding my fireplace to the Christmas contest.
Dude, you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose that battle. You're gonna lose that battle 9 times out of 10. No, I sent Vince. People who don't know, I sent Vince photos of what I've been working on with my living room area as far as Christmas decorations. But the thing is, like, I was saying helmet. Good Lord. It means the fire, the wood is burning really brightly. It just isn't like making a lot of noise.
It's not crackling and popping.
Kind of like one of Vince's girls.
This is true. I cannot deny that. Oh shit. So yeah, you showed me a picture of one of your items in your arsenal. And I have to admit that yeah. It's
I don't know. I really like. So I got a.
No, is it operational or is it just decorative?
It's operational. It works. But what was also cool is my uncle who served in Afghanistan gave me I don't know what you call it, but it's an Afghan like hand stitched cloth that fits over my mantelpiece. So I put that over, and then I've added everything else. So it's only, frankly, it's going to just make things even cooler.
Stop. See, if when you do this, TJ, you run the risk of wrenching your shoulder out by patting yourself on the back.
Oh, dude, when I got that fireplace going, and I've got the lights on over the mantle, and I've got the train, and I've got all this other stuff, it's like
you just gave it away. What it was?
Oh, dude, I haven't. I'm not even.
God damn it!
I'm not even finished with that.
The
fire rises.
The fire rises.
Wow, that was really good, Rob.
Well, there you have it.
All right.
There
Nice.
you got it.
I like it. Hey, camel smegma. Yeah, that's the worst thing apparently. Is camel smegma.
Yeah, we'll have to. We got to hold it, but I'm always curious, like what people used to watch when they were kids for Christmas. But that's later.
We'll talk about that on the 18th, then when we do our
yeah.
And I'll actually be broadcasting from my living room, so you can see everything that I have. God damn it, Bobby. Hey, Drew.
God damn it, Bobby.
Hey, Drew.
Drew. Rob has done his character. I'm finished with mine, and I'm going to help TJ with his on Friday. So we'll be sending you all the characters by Friday night, Saturday morning.
Yes.
Saturday Night Live.
That's right. All right, TJ's had one too many.
What? Oh, well, who said that?
I said that.
What heathen said that?
This heathen. It's Mr. Heathen.
I gotta buy that book Rollo recommended on liquor.
Oh yeah, that was an interesting thread. I was thinking about that. It kind of makes sense actually.
You know what's crazy is I've known that since I was a kid. Like the whole thing with the Plymouth and the Pilgrims, because when I was in third grade, we took a really intense curriculum on, like, we learned the names of everyone who was on the Mayflower, and whether they were a Puritan, a separatist, an adventurer, whatever they were. But we learned that they all drank beer. In third grade, I learned they were all drinkers. Even the kids had to, and we learned why. For those of you who don't know, I posted something on Twitter about how the Puritans were big alcohol consumers. We think of them today as not being big on alcohol, but they drank a ton. Rum, alcoholic cider, which ironically my brother has been doing that kind of stuff recently, and so I had some of that. And then they drank beer and ale and whatever it was. And so I just thought it was funny because, like, I'd always known that when I was a kid, that the early Americans were huge drinkers. That wasn't a secret. It was always strange to see these prohibitionists be like, oh, drinking is not with our heritage. I was like, what?
Get out of here.
It's like, did you never hear of the Whiskey Rebellion? Like we had a rebellion. We had a fight over that really never got resolved because I got a flag over that one. But the Puritans all drank heavily. Like, they all drank, and it's coming from people, frankly, who were, in my minds, a privileged class, because they were privileged enough to live in an area where you could drink water that was sanitary. Because the Puritan people back in colonial America, the Puritans, whatever, people were like, oh, they had no choice. You had to drink beer. You had to drink rum. That was it, because if you drank the water, you would die because it was bad. It was just not sanitary. So, people always talk about that kind of stuff. Yeah, we can see the purpose of fermented drinks. They are sanitary to drink, right? I mean, that was the whole thing with Indian Pale Ale. It was you pump it full of hops, and then you can transport it across the world, right? It's a beer that'll actually last. So I always thought that was interesting, that people would try to claim that, like, drinking was not a part of our heritage. I just thought it was so absurd. But, what are you going to do? What are you going to do?
What are you doing, say? Aw.
Yeah.
All right, Rob, it's almost the top of the hour. I think it's your turn.
Top of the morning.
Since we're doing that, then, guys, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. In fact, how many likes do we have right now?
I don't know.
I don't either. I'm going to go check. I gotta read. You know what? This is not working because it can't be that low.
Really?
So I gotta refresh.
Right.
Because if it is, you guys, the team has failed me miserably.
Someone's letting everyone's letting the team down.
People watching now, and I see only 10 likes, and then
I'm seeing 12 likes and 1 dislike. So we have 1 dickhead in the group, which that's
one dickhead.
probably one of your
but
girlfriends.
12 likes, 25 watching. Come on, guys, really? Come on, you're letting the team down here.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're letting the team down, you fuck.
Yeah, you're letting the team down. See?
Well, now there's 24. The dickhead must have left.
All right, yeah.
Back.
Oh shit, we got a bunch of dislikes now. Apparently my girlfriends showed up.
Jeez.
I gotta love it. Gotta love it.
God. Either that or the same girl's got different accounts.
And you know what? How much of a loser do you have to be to actually spend time creating fake accounts and going out and logging back in and disliking shit? Just come on the show so we can rip you apart.
There you go. The best part of all that, though, Vince, is YouTube knows, like, whether it's IP address or whatever it is, YouTube knows.
Oh yeah.
You know, they know when you've got multiple accounts because I've seen that. Where
It's funny you say that because this was a while ago. I was looking at our metrics, and there was a show where we got quite a few dislikes.
Yeah,
and then a day or two later, it was halved. It was halved because I guess a YouTube algorithm figured out, and the program just figured out, okay, well, there's, this is not really.
This is bullshit, basically. Yep. Yep. YouTube knows, guys. So if you're creating multiple accounts so that you can blast, the people you don't like, tough shit with that.
Somebody was blocked for 5 minutes. I see.
Yeah, good riddance.
Nice.
You're way nice, Vince. I just when I go after somebody, man, it's just a straight block.
Yeah. Where's the booze?
But you're right, Drew. She probably is fat.
Where are we gonna get for some booze?
Just
gotta take a little time to get organized. I want that farmhouse to look at a nightclub.
I reside in Chicago and trade crypto in Tokyo.
Yeah,
guys.
that's a good. Yeah, VPNs are good.
Beautiful Sipo.
Oh, cool. What's the stamp say on it? It's hard to see.
United States of America.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
No, do you collect those as well?
Yeah, I guess. Now that you mention it, I have a bunch. I just like them.
I know because you have for a Geek and Tell, as it were, you have shown a few of them.
Yeah. I have this other one, but this is not a Sipo. No, this is just a good old butane lighter for pipes.
Cool.
Hey, thanks, Doc. Yeah. Guys, if you haven't had a chance, check it out. I did an article called A Little Ditty About Jack and Diane. About a guy and a woman I know. You guys should check it out. It's on my blog, robsays.net. Check it out.
Yeah, I read that article, and it's kind of just sad. I mean, honestly, that the guys, I'm not it just really, like, the way my initial reaction was like, that's the intricacies of men dealing with women in a traditional male space. And my initial reaction is to sympathize with the guy involved.
Right.
it's almost like, yeah, that's the initial reaction, and it's logical. It's just, this is the game. Like,
Well, here's
it's the
the
game
deal.
you got to play.
Let me give you a little bit of the story. There's some things that I didn't mention in the article. Okay, these two obviously work together.
Right.
And when he came to me with 12-pack in hand and he'd set himself on fire, okay, well, he did. He was burning. Okay, he had set himself on fire because, like I mentioned in the article, weeks before, he had told me about, him using terms of affection with her because he assumed, and that's the key word here, that they were all friends. Okay. So he's calling her things like, hey, hot stuff. And she's laughing and giggling. And I told him, that's probably not a good idea because your coworkers aren't your friends. Okay. But he didn't want to listen. That's fine. He gets to burn. A couple weeks later, he shows up 12-pack in hand while he's burning because now he's been brought into the office to have a talk about, about his words. Okay. Well, long story short, they sorted it all out. Him, his immediate supervisor, Diane, and the big boss. They sorted it all out. Got it all fucking figured out. It was an honest misunderstanding. Okay. But now, and I tweeted about this a little bit earlier because he's not the first guy I've seen this from. Guys, his biggest mistake, and I've seen other guys make the same mistake because he's an intelligent guy, is highly intelligent guys. I'm seeing them assuming that women think, reason, and act like men. Maybe that's the Kool-Aid. Maybe that's egalitarianism, whatever it may be. When women don't. And then when women fucking do women shit, these same guys then lose their fucking minds and start emoting like women, which is exactly what Jack in my story did. Because he's like, that's not fair and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, dude, fuck your feelings. Basically, you've got a case of butt hurt right now. And I get it. I've been there. I've been under the microscope. I've been in the office. I've had talks where shit actually happened because I asked him, did you get written up? No. Did you have to do sensitivity training? No. Did you get suspended? No. Did you lose your job? No. Okay, then you know what? They let it go. Now you need to let it go because he's now acting like a 5-year-old. And he's all butthurt and pissed off, which I understand. However, he's digging his own grave. That it's like, dude, you keep that shit up, they're going to fire you or they're going to find reason to get rid of you over either hostile work environment or like insubordination or a combination of. You got to let this shit go.
From what I've read of what you said, what's really going to hang him is not what he didn't say, but what he's saying. Like, he just needs to shut his own mouth.
And that's what I kind of told him. It's like, dude, you're the one doing the butthurt thing, which I understand, but you can't do that. Well, that's not fair. Well, fucking life isn't fair. Get over it.
Well, right. So, and my whole advice to men in that environment will just be, it's confusing because you're in an environment where I'm not going to go down the whole. I will genuinely be brief. Rob's right. Like, I'm just going to, I could go through the whole freaking thing where it's like, he's dealing with an unnatural environment. It's just not natural. But the reality is that's what we're dealing with. That's the world we're living in. And, if your emotions are to behave the way this guy is, I get it, but just don't do it, guys. Just don't do it. Like, because the reason is because we know what the result is going to be. It sucks. Like, it sucks where somebody thinks that you're harassing them and then suddenly starts opening up and starts sharing their life story with you. It's like, if for a man's a male perspective, that's freaking confusing. You're like, whoa, what? It's like a guy saying, I hate you, but hey, let me talk to you about all the stuff I'm going to have going on in my life. Like it doesn't, we get so confused, but we don't live in that world. And it sucks. And guys, honestly, who are dealing with that, where they've reached that crisis moment, they almost need to take some time of leave, like personal leave time, and just process that realization, because that's almost easier than trying to deal with it on a day-to-day basis. It sucks. Like I'm not gonna lie, I don't have coworkers, and I've never had to deal with that stuff, but I can imagine what it's like to where you have somebody who's like complaining about your behavior and then is suddenly wanting to share your personal life with them. I get that. Like I would be confused too. That's why I like my job. I don't have to deal with that crap. So anyways,
Well,
like I said, I'll be brief.
no, it's all good. Basically, what it came down to when he told me this whole sordid affair of what's going on or not going on is to me, it sounded like projection. It's like, you know what? You're calling her hot stuff and saying all these things, and she's getting the tingles. And now all of a sudden she's going, wait, I can't do that. I'm a married woman. So now we got to have a fucking sit down. Okay, fine. So you have a sit down. They call you out on the carpet. He's going, oh my God, this is not what it was supposed to be. So he apologizes. The main manager, who's a guy, is like, hey, no harm, no foul. It's a misunderstanding. It's all good. Life, it's over. It's done. Again, there was no punitive action taken. But
Right,
now,
that was key.
now Jack has got a case of butt hurt because his fucking feelings got hurt.
I love that saying.
Well, it's true. Because that's what he's telling me, and I'm like, oh, so you're being a martyr. You're self-immolating is what you're doing. Priyanshu brought it up a little bit here. Where's it at? Let me fucking find it. Because he said he did a video on it, and I think he's not wrong. Where the fuck?
Something about misery.
Yeah,
that's right here.
There it is. It's yes. There. Well, there's that, and he'd said something else. It's masochism, is what it is. And I'm just like, because he's wanting to die on that hill. It's like, why? You're setting yourself on fire for what fucking reason other than my feelings got hurt? That's what this came down to. I'm acting like a dick to my boss because my fucking feelings got hurt. Well, and that's where I was like, dude, fuck your feelings.
Well, that's the key thing is don't be a dick to your boss.
Well, and that's the road he's going down. And that's what I tried to tell him. It's like, dude, I've seen this before. It doesn't end well. You have a chance to reverse this and climb out of it right now, but you keep going where you're going. It's not going to end well. And you're going to create a self-fulfilling prophecy where you're telling me that I think they're gunning for me. It's like, no, they're not. Why do you say that? Because you weren't fired. You weren't written up. You weren't suspended. Nothing came out of it. So they're not gunning for you. But now that you're acting like a little cocksucker, guess what? They're going to start gunning for you. So fucking knock it off. Get over your goddamn feelings and let it go. Now, whether he takes my advice or if he douses himself in kerosene, gasoline, and whatever else.
Now, why would a kid soak a rope in kerosene?
Yeah, whatever he's going to do, that's what he's going to fucking do. So, it doesn't bother me none in that sense that it's like, fuck it, dude. I told you what was going to happen because I told him. It's like, I've been down this road. It doesn't end well. Yeah. Don't go there. Yeah. But, he gets to burn. He gets to figure it out. And so, watching him drive away with smoke billowing out the window, it's like, oh boy, what a pretty sight that was.
No,
but I got beer out of it.
But the thing is, it's not just a colleague or a coworker. This is the boss, right?
Right.
Like, do I really? I'm not even going to even have to explain. Yeah, I'm not going to explain how you deal with the boss,
Well, all I can figure is I'm sitting there listening to him telling me all this shit. And I'm thinking it's a good fucking thing I wasn't your supervisor, because if I had witnessed what he'd done to his immediate supervisor and I'm the bigger boss, his ass would have been brought into the fucking office, and I'd have been like, okay, that's hostile work environment. That is insubordination.
Do you feel
That
like
shit
he left out
stops
some
now, or you're
details?
done. What's it
Do you
going
feel like
to be?
do you feel like he left out some details?
Oh, I'm sure he did. I'm sure he did.
He probably
You
did.
know, again, I wasn't there. I don't know
Well,
all the details.
I'm gonna be a cynical. I'm gonna be the cynical jackass in this one episode.
You cynical?
Yeah, I know exactly.
No, not you.
Yeah, yeah. We got Atham. See, Atham's the jack. You know, I'm gonna say that he thought something was going on with her, and when she did the whole harassment thing, that really burned him.
Huh?
And he's like, "Oh, you know," he thought something was going on. He thought
What was it?
something
What was
was
it? What was? Wait, what was he like?
He's like, "Oh," and he
Nice.
thought
Which
something was
is
going
not
on.
wrong. You're not far off.
No,
He-
I think he thought
he
he was going to
spurred
hook
out.
up. I think he thought he was going to
And,
hook up
and
with
Rob,
the
you are
boss.
Spurg Jesus.
And
True. Apparently.
he thought he was going to hook up with the boss, and the boss instead complained, and that's why he's doing what you're claiming he's doing is he's burning himself because he thought he was going to hook up with his supervisor because she's probably
and that
not.
may be.
Well, question for the record is his supervisor, this girl, is she unattractive for her age?
From what I remember, again, based on the article, I don't know her personally as far as, you know, she's not my boss, but I did meet her when I was with my ex, and I was not attracted to her
Okay.
No.
at all whatsoever. Okay. The woman could seriously stand to lose some serious weight.
Okay, guys, just want to make sure that was not an issue. Okay, gotcha.
Right.
So he's okay. I have nothing to add.
Well, like I said, to me, it
He's got a
seemed,
bird.
from the little bit I know of both of them, it seemed to me that it's like, okay, she let it go. The big boss definitely let it go because there was no punitive action taken. And now he's holding on to it because he's got a case of butt hurt. And he's not the only guy I've seen this from. Like I said when I tweeted about it earlier, it's like, you know, what I'm seeing is guys, you know, highly intelligent guys, because this guy's intelligent. But I'm seeing highly intelligent guys who assume that women think and reason and logic and all of that like we do. And then when women do women, when they do their thing, then guys emote like women, because that's what he was doing to me. He's, you know, it was a case of I got my feelings hurt. And that's where I'm like, dude, fuck your feelings. Your fucking feelings don't matter in this case. And if you keep going down that road, you're setting yourself on fire and you're going to get fired because you couldn't let it go. You know, so you got to you got to figure it out, man. Let that shit go. It ain't, because he even said it. Well, that's not fair. Fucking life isn't fair. Jobs aren't fair. Get over it.
Case of butter.
The only fair that
Yes,
matters-
Nick. Hey, Nick's in the house. I'm glad
Yep.
he's here.
Yep.
What's going on, Nick?
No,
Yeah, TJ just picked up a case of butt hurt. Yeah,
Oh, I'm doing good. No,
we know.
It's funny. Like I see Nick's stuff on Twitter, and it's pretty.
It's
good.
very entertaining. It's very entertaining.
Man, flash fiction. He's kind of a master.
Mm-hmm. It's very good stuff. It's like Hemingway when he said short story in what was it, 6 words? Baby shoes, never
For sale,
worn.
baby
For
shoes.
sale. Baby
Never
shoes
used.
for sale, never used.
Yeah, for sale, baby shoes, never
Yep.
used.
Yep.
Finish.
Indeed. Well,
Atham, what kind of pipe are you smoking?
put that in your pipe and smoke it. Amir Sam?
Now, how do you deal with the smoking in your environment? Do you have like a humidifier or whatever it is?
Humidifier. What for?
Well, I'm just thinking.
You mean
like,
it felt like one of those air purifiers?
yeah.
Yeah.
Eh,
Yeah, air
I
purifier.
mean, pipe tobacco is not that stinky, you know.
Okay.
It's not really stinky. Yeah, it's not like cigarettes.
That's frankly what I've heard, because I kind of want to smoke in my own house, but people are like, "Don't do that." But I thought it's not the same as cigarettes.
Yeah, no, it's not the same. It goes away, and you can always use one of those air purifiers, ionizers, I think they call it. You can get one in Amazon for like a couple $100 if you're really worried about the smell or whatever.
Yeah. No, I got my scented candles in the fireplace and all that other stuff, but
Or you can use air sanitizer.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Hey, real quick, I got to jump in since Nick's in the chat. Nick, everybody's starting to write like you. Talk about imitation is the highest form of flattery. Look what you've done. What you've done.
What did you do, Ray?
Right, exactly. What did you do,
Where's that
Nick?
from?
What did you do? Because I'm doing it. Sub Houston girls doing it. Bunch of motherfuckers are doing it. It's good shit, man. You've got some good shit.
As long as you pay homage, and
Homage.
that's right, homage.
Homage.
That's right, you bastards.
Yeah, cook bacon. That'll cover the smell of everything else. That's Drew's right. It will. You got cigar smoke, pussy, whatever it is. Cook bacon.
Well, you don't necessarily want the smell of pussy to go away.
Well, no, but in case you did, like maybe your other plates are coming over and they don't want to necessarily smell the smell of
No,
sex.
you definitely want them to smell it. Absolutely.
No, I agree with you on that one.
Absolutely, yeah. We're saving the West. Said no one ever.
Hey, Nick, that reminds me. You know how I told you about the Oliva Series 5? There is another one from Oliva. It is also a Series 5, but it is called the Milanio.
Ah, cool. Maduro. Nice,
and it is a Maduro, dude.
Nice and rich.
That one.
Is that a good one?
Dude, the only thing I don't like about this cigar compared to the standard Series 5, the standard Series 5 is a Churchill, so it's longer. It's basically there's more to smoke.
Yeah.
This one's a little bit shorter, but the flavor, the aroma, everything about it is even better than the standard Series 5.
Yeah, probably a little sweeter too because of the
It is because it is a Maduro.
Because of the dark leaf, yeah. And it's probably a little more oily as well.
Yeah, I would agree with you there.
Yeah.
I totally spaced telling Nick about that. So yeah, try the Maduro version, the Milanio Maduro. That's it's a Series 5 from Oliva. If you like the standard Series 5, you'll probably love this one. So give that a shot. And yes, Bull Rush, it would be nice if Nick went on the show. Hint, hint, wink, wink. So, Nick, when are you coming on the show?
Look at this, Rob.
What's up? Oh, what
yeah,
the hell you got going? Oh, my God, you got all kinds going on there, dude.
Yeah, a few.
You got everything from the little, the stubs or whatever they're called, the bullets or whatever, right up to full-on Churchills.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Vince needs to see that. Okay. Done, Nick. Done. We are so getting you on the show. And yes, Drew, the Series 5 is an awesome series. Out of all the cigars I've had, the only thing I have found so far that's better than the Oliva Series 5 is Cuban. Like the Romeo and Juliet, and there's another one that I can't think of right now. They're better than the Series 5. But beyond that, as far as getting here easily in the States, the Series 5 for me is the top cigar I've found so far. Which is why you guys in the past always saw me smoking Perdomo, which they're not bad. They're decent. But I don't like them half as much as I like the Series 5. Hey, Vince, we need to get Nick on the show.
Yeah, he's going to be in. He's going to be in January. He's coming on January.
Okay, cool. As long as dude,
we
need to nail that down.
We've already been talking in Twitter DMs.
Our president's in the chat.
Oh my God, save me.
Oh, you're talking about V, not Siri 5. Okay, Drew. Got our wires crossed.
Jeez,
V is in spoiled milk.
that's funny.
Wow.
That was a good.
Don't
That
I
was
feel
a,
like the horse's ass.
that was that was a good series, V.
Yeah, it was.
I was just a kid when that came out.
Apparently, he was talking aliens. I wasn't. Obviously.
Yeah. I like Oliva. Oliva's a good cigar.
I think they're great.
Yeah, they are good. I like some of my go-tos are Arturo Fuente, Brick House.
I have a friend who he's a big fan of Arturo Fuente. He says the cigar is
They're nice.
very good.
The Hemingway series are very tasty.
I like Arturo Fuente.
Yep, good solid cigar. I've heard it's for Vendetta.
There's that too.
What's up, Conk? Conk?
Padron anniversary.
What's the name of that? Conquer's. Oh yeah, Conquer's Bad Day.
Raw.
Hmm.
You're having a bad day, DJ? Oh,
No,
the Modelo. You got your Modelo. Excellent.
Oh yeah.
Nice. This is a rum and coke.
Hey,
in
since
honor of-
you're Mexican there, Atham, what do you think of like what's that one? There's Tecate and what's that other piece of shit that we always
Corona?
Yeah, that's the one. Corona.
Corona.
I don't like Corona.
So there you have it, people. Even the Mexicans won't drink Corona, so don't.
Yeah. Tecate, I like Tecate, but the one that you can buy in Mexico, not the one that they sell here.
So see, even the Mexicans have better beer than we do.
Yep.
I have had Mexican food and it's better. Like all that stuff is better than what they got over here.
Yeah.
As far as like, if you're trying to get Mexican food, just
Corona.
go over to Mexico. You know what I mean?
Yep. It's funny because even if you get someone from Mexico here and they cook the same thing, but they get ingredients from here, it still doesn't taste the same. Why?
No.
I don't know.
Corn syrup, that's why.
Which is funny because
Probably.
I had my
Maybe.
I had last time I had food over in Mexico, it was Tijuana.
Okay. Yeah, I like Tijuana really well.
Things
I
have
lived in
changed a
Tijuana for
lot.
5 years.
Frickin', it's been like what, 15 years, 16 years. I haven't been.
The best part of that remark from Doc is he being a smartass or is he being serious?
I know, right?
No.
A little bit of both.
I remember going to a taco place and the food was really good. Like I remember that I noticed their sodas were different from ours.
Yeah, they fucking taste better.
No, their food is like when I was in France. I was like, their food tastes different. And I was talking,
Did you see any underpants?
good lord. No, I was talking to one of my tour guides, and I go, what is it about the food? And he goes, we don't use corn. We don't put corn in any of our food. We think it's a food for
Straight up
chickens.
cane. Yeah, pretty
No,
much.
they don't do corn syrup. They don't do fructose corn syrup. They don't do any of that subsidy bull crap. And so I was like, oh, I want to check
Well, we
out
do
the
use
food.
corn quite a bit. I mean, that's where tortillas came from. But
Right, but
I know
it's
what
not,
you mean. Yeah.
it's not fructose corn
Right.
syrup.
Fructose. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, so
Lady-
I was looking at our food. Like I was looking at the tomato soup sauce, and I was like, freaking everything. It's in everything. Shut up, Wesley. Who's Wesley?
You.
You were
How much-
here.
How am I Wesley?
Yeah, it was
From
a. It was,
Princess Bride?
no. Wesley Crusher from Star Trek. Remember the thing?
Scroll up.
I'm not a
You gotta-
Trekkie because I'm not a pedo.
Oh.
Wow! Damn. That's pretty funny.
That is that. They grow up so fast, Vince.
They do. Our young TJ. Now wait a minute. What else are you drinking there?
Oh, this is rum and eggnog.
Rum and eggnog. You went from beer to rum and eggnog.
Just look at his eyes, Vince.
Yeah, he's slurring a little bit with his.
Just a little bit.
What?
You
Not
were.
at all.
It was even noted.
No.
It was even noted in the chat.
Yep.
Where?
Yep.
So this is going to be episode 46, the drunk TJ episode.
Mm-hmm. Tipsy TJ.
Tipsy TJ.
Hang on, I'm gonna edit that now.
Oh my god. You degenerate.
I will go from beer to this.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, is that Grey Goose?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. He's going a
Nice.
little more on the top shelf. That's right, Chef. Incoming.
Incoming.
Have him breathe into the mic.
Thanks, Doc. Appreciate it.
Yeah, he has your back.
Who's Amos Joseph? It's like you need another minor prophet name to add to it.
There you go. Yeah, you needed like a middle name too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Amos Joseph Elijah or something like that. Good grief.
Elijah. Nebuchadnezzar.
Elijah.
Amos Nebuchadnezzar Joseph.
Yeah, Elijah, take that cloth and smack it against the river and pardon it.
And what?
You hear it. Good grief, you don't know the story.
What the fuck? You said smack a clock in the water and part it.
Cloth.
Oh, cloth.
cloth.
You're slurring your words.
No, it's because the mic is right here. I'm right here.
That's better. There you go. Oh, okay. There you go. I like it. You probably have a very cool last name, I'm sure.
Swinghammer. Deepsy. Like Geek.
Holy.
Someone give me a drink.
You're like Speedy Gonzalez over here.
Speedy Gonzalez.
Jesus Christ. Hang on. Wait a minute. Wait.
chat's
There you
getting
go. There you go. Oh. You should have seen Tipsy TJ on the ride to the Masculine Geek meetup in the car. That was interesting.
Never happened.
Never
happened.
He did not puke. No. But
No, he did not. But he got very quiet.
mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah. He got very quiet and more introspective than he normally does.
So who
Yeah,
drinks
I was
more,
like,
TJ or Cappy?
We're all
They're
in
about
trouble.
tied, Atham. The difference is TJ gets quiet and introspective. Cappy gets loud and like ignorant.
He runs.
Oh,
He just
when is Cappy not ignorant?
He gets loud.
he gets a
and
little
ignorant.
more. He gets a little more boisterous. Yeah.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, he'd wake up at 9 a.m. He'd grab the rum, call you all, cocksuckers, and then he'd drink the rum.
Pretty much.
He did. He came downstairs. He stumbled. Well, he came
You
upstairs.
fucking homo motherfuckers.
He's like, morning, homos. And then as he's saying it, he's pouring rum into his glass. He sits here and he looks out contemplatively out at the ocean. I'm going back to bed. And then
4-hour nap, right?
Got time for a nap. Yep.
Oh my God! It was
Morning homos, pour glug glug glug, drink. Look, I'm going to bed. Got to call the girlfriend.
Oh yeah, no, exactly. It's like,
We were not. We were
gotta
not.
call the girl. Hey, honey, just wanted to
were-
let you know I was taking a drink. Just
We
in
were
case
not-
you might be wondering, is that okay with you? Oh, I'm glad, because if it wasn't, I wouldn't be okay with that either.
TJ's really not exaggerating.
Meanwhile, TJ was hanging out in Cappy's room recording this whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
No, I just had the FBI and the CIA and the NSA,
Chest, you're right. He was sleeping in shifts.
Yeah, 4 hour shifts. He would come out. He would rant. I did a few periscopes with him ranting. You can go back on Periscope history and see that.
Spurgs and
Yep.
retards.
Oh yeah.
He'd come out and rant and scratch his balls and then go back in, call his girlfriend and drink some rum and then go back to bed.
And then decided he was going to go and tackle the ocean.
Yeah.
Spurgs
Oh,
and
God.
That was funny.
Fuck,
Rob
let him
was like,
drown.
Rob was pretty much.
Retards.
I was going to try. I'm like, do I have to go grab someone's boogie board and go rescue him? And Rob's like, yeah, fuck him.
Pretty much. Yeah,
Pretty
fuck him,
now-
he's an adult. The
now
son
I
of a
see-
bitch wants to take on Poseidon. Let's see what happens.
Yep.
Now
Not
I
gonna
see
end
why
well.
he never wants to drink when he visits.
What'd
What?
you say?
The Cappy, he never drinks when he visits me. Now
No,
I see why.
I bought him.
He
a-
didn't drink here
I
either.
bought him this
yeah.
fantastic bottle of rum from this area. That's like it ain't cheap, and he was like, "Oh, I'm not drinking anymore." It's like, dude, you've done that twice. Twice. I got this Rumble Mints.
No, he's done it like 4 times already.
Yeah, exactly. It's like he doesn't want. Yeah, Atham, I'm glad you verified. It's like, good lord,
Well, he doesn't want to make a fool out of himself, I guess.
dude. He
You should have seen him at
Dude,
the
he
house.
could do that without drinking.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Well, he
he,
doesn't want to
yeah,
make it
he
worse.
doesn't need alcohol.
Good point.
No, he gets on the Twittersphere or his blog and is like,
Well, I guess also he thinks he's a guest in the house because you're putting him up for the couple days that he's there. He doesn't want to go
yeah,
overboard. So,
I
get it.
It's Good point. Fair point.
I get it. Rah.
Nah,
Fondle
Vince
the
is making a good
contractors
point.
at the
See,
house.
I made a point. Rah.
it's a point that Aaron can never make it on his own. See, because he's a sissy.
That was a fun trip.
Unlike Atham, Atham's a man. See,
Right.
he's
Atham
got
will
the-
drink and smoke cigars with us, see?
Yeah, he's not gonna bitch like a little sissy. See,
Rah.
He's going to come over and drink all the booze, see?
we're gonna get some more booze.
That's right. We ain't got no booze. We definitely have to do an MG meetup out your way, Atham.
Let's go to Vegas.
Look it up.
That's a general consensus. Having us in Vegas, that's going to be
Either it's going to go spectacular or it's going to go horribly.
we're
It's gonna go. well.
There's no
It's
in
gonna go
between with that
spectacular.
one.
it'll go spectacularly.
Yeah.
At first,
It-
Well, there is that.
It will.
then,
Yeah.
then it will go horribly.
Yeah, thank you.
It'll
Thank
start out pretty good and then end on a bad note. Well, we'll see.
Just-
Well,
We're gonna get some
willing to-
booze.
Picture the hangover, but worse.
oh yeah, well, I'm willing to take that chance.
Yeah.
Oh, what's
So-
a hangover? Fuck it.
Yeah, just keep drinking.
No, I mean like the movie. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
So who's gonna sleep with the ladyboy? TJ?
Atham. First of all, that's why we have Cappy with us, right? Second, I have no idea what you're talking about, but it ain't happening.
Oh no, how long have you been without a
Amos,
girlfriend?
you're gonna have to come out west. I would have to be going out to the Midwest.
Yeah,
and
we're
then
not
backwards.
we're
But
not
I'll put it this way.
we're not running all over the fucking God's
Yeah,
creator.
exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Come
we'll
meet with us in Vegas because whatever
we'll have-
happens in Vegas will end up on the show.
yeah, we'll do a show in Vegas.
Hey, Joe, what's up, buddy?
Joe, what's up? Good to see you again. You were not in. Was Joe?
Yeah.
Were you here last episode?
I don't know. Good question.
Rob's going to go.
Oh, Conk is offering the house.
All right. Well, maybe we'll have to change our minds.
If you don't
Yeah.
mind dog bites, huh?
The son of a
Dog-
preacher man's house. Except he's actual preacher.
Oh, Minnesota.
That's not too far. Rah.
Oh crap.
What's that mean?
Yeah, the TJ is for Tipsy. Tipsy. Bible studies and Jack Daniels provided. Oh, I'll take that.
There you go. Cool.
What are we
Bible
gonna
studies
read?
and Jack Daniels. Oh shit!
Yeah.
Sign me up.
We'll read the part where they all slaughter the prophets of Baal. I'll take that.
There you go.
I'll take that for 500, Alex.
There you go. Nice.
Whoa.
Conk, I will poop your dog for you.
We're
Don't worry
both
about it, buddy.
preachers. Son of a preacher man. Then we got Aaron Clary, who's the son of a preacher man, but didn't pick up on any of that stuff.
No.
Certainly not.
Wow.
Meow. Thanks, Max.
Someone new in the chat?
Max Dignitas.
Oh, okay.
I don't see no
Hey,
Max.
yeah. Thank you,
We,
Max.
we try to have a good time here,
Oh, there
Max.
we go.
That's what we do.
I think we all have a good resonance.
That's okay, Conk. You feed me fucking Jack Daniels. I won't notice the dislocation. I'm good with that.
I know a thing or two about dislocations.
Did you, oh yeah, you fell that one time.
Yeah, I had a rock climbing accident. My left arm, my
Mhm.
left elbow bent the other way
Ooh, God,
when I fell. Yeah, good times.
I can just feeling that now. That was that like just excruciating pain, or was it so painful you didn't feel it?
No, it was really freaking painful. I felt it.
Okay.
No, it hurt.
Here, I got I don't know if you guys can see that. Hold on. Yeah. It's kind of.
Oh shit!
Yeah. See.
Yeah, you
That-
fucked yourself up there.
Wow.
Yeah, that's supposed to be that little slot in there. Well, it's out.
Oof. How long did that take to heal?
It's still here. It's been a couple years and it's still not 100%. But you know, this is right after they reduced the dislocation.
Oh, okay. Shit. Oh man. Oof.
So I mean, I didn't break anything, but obviously the soft tissue was damaged. Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Just a little bit.
yeah.
Yeah. So obviously,
What was the
mobility is not the same anymore.
what was the prescribed therapy for that?
Don't move it for 3 weeks, then start moving it. Pretty much. Yeah.
Oh Jesus. Hopefully that wasn't your jerk off arm.
No,
No, hopefully it was, because that way then it's the
You gotta use that reverse European method.
right. Then it's
There
the
we
go.
stranger.
There you go.
yeah.
Oof.
And that
Jess,
was
you had it.
That was the second time I ever went rock climbing. Cigar fever.
Oh wow,
Second time.
that's a good thing.
Damn.
Scare you the fuck away.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah,
no
no,
shit.
I as soon as I healed, I went back into it.
Okay, that's probably a good thing.
I mean, I really have
Right
no
back
choice.
on the horse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really have no choice. You know, I do window washing, right? So I have to deal with heights anyway. They told me to take 4 months off. I only took 3 weeks off. Dude, I was going crazy. Yeah, after the second week, it's like, fuck, man, I need to get out of here. I need to do something.
Yeah.
Fuck
Instead of
that,
night,
it's
gonna
just an
suck when
elbow.
you're older. Yeah, I know. I mean, it
Yeah.
kind of hurts when it's too cold and
Mute
humid.
TJ.
Yeah. Well, what you gonna do, right? I mean,
That's true.
Hey, look at the bright side, Atham. You have your own built-in barometer. You know when the weather's changing.
that's true.
Yep. I
Yeah,
got the same thing with my knee.
you have a weather
Right.
knee, and Atham has a weather
Elbow.
weather elbow.
Yep.
So you're
Pressure
both
change.
impotent. I got
Well,
it.
he is a Mexican. No shit. He's hardy. He's resilient.
Yeah.
You're both impotent.
Get
I got it.
get that Aztec
Speak for
ancestry.
yourself, TJ.
Whoa, whoa, what?
You're saying he's impotent.
What do you like shoving in your gullet?
This is me.
Oh,
Right,
cool.
you know, after the accident, went right back into it.
Oh shit, nice.
Here's me scaling the fucking vertical climb. Fuck
Where-
you, elbow.
Yeah, right. Where was that?
Donner Pass.
Donner
That's
Pass.
famous, right? Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is that where
All
that?
those-
Where
all
the
those
cannibals
that-
were.
Yeah.
We're all,
Yeah,
we're all
right there.
Yeah.
So
I was
you
there
were
right there, too.
definitely raising a middle finger to that
There
then.
you go. Donner Party of 7. Oh shit.
He's Mexican, not Mexicant.
Mhm.
Right.
TJ made it funny.
No, I didn't make the funny. It was some of the guy in the chat.
It was
No.
Bull Rush.
I didn't
was
come.
Bull
It
Rush.
didn't come through yet.
That's what she said.
Well, maybe in your world. Oh, there you go. I see it. That's funny.
Yeah, he's a Mexican, not a Mexican. Yeah.
There you go. Well done on the wordplay.
Mm-hmm. What movie was that from, Vince?
I got nothing.
Oh,
I don't know. I'll probably wreck it. You don't even know either, TJ. Shut up. I don't even.
What?
yeah, you don't know, TJ. You're stuck back in the 40s.
Yeah.
Hey, Bull Rush, tell him.
I'll probably recognize. I'll probably
Look
recognize
it up.
once you say it.
I watched
No,
the
Bull
movie, but I
Rush
forgot which
knows.
one it was.
Bull Rush knows. Come on, Bull Rush. You put it out there, so tell us what movie it is.
Athens, what's the best city in Mexico?
Are you fucking kidding me, Bull Rush? God damn you.
Tijuana.
Tijuana.
Damn it, Bobby.
Tijuana.
I
Damn it,
told you
Bobby.
won't tell a thing, Sam.
I mean,
damn it.
depends for what. What do you want to do?
Yeah, those are fighting words there, Amos. Pistols at dawn. The gauntlet's been thrown down. TJ, arm yourself. And he's just pulling your chain.
It's Once Upon a Time in Mexico.
Whoa. Say what? I got my pistol. I got my wine.
I got my wine. I got my D&Ds.
It's a legendary brew.
It's legendary. That was fantastic. That was so funny.
Oh, there
That was your first time playing D&D too.
it was. This will be
Yeah.
the second time.
Okay, I'll help you out with your character on Friday.
I'll be ready. I'm a Huckleberry.
I'm your Huckleberry. You're no Daisy. You're no Daisy
Freaking-
at all.
You know what's crazy is
that?
I was saying that, and these guys took it as like a romantic comment. Like you say that to a girl. I was like, no, you dipshit. It's like
No,
you
no,
say it to a guy.
no, yeah, you
say it to a
don't.
guy you're about to fight. Like he challenges you to something like, I'm a Huckleberry.
Apparently,
You're like,
yeah.
you saying that because you like me. It's like, no, you dumbass.
TJ, is that an antique or a replica?
This is a replica of George Washington's pistol.
Okay, cool.
And this is the powder thing. All that.
Yeah, cool. I like it. Pardon me.
Bless you.
Thank you. All right, I'll bring it up again. We'll vote on it. Cool. Where'd you get that at?
I got it in Boston. Like freaking like what year is it? The year of our Trump and Fuhrer 2019. Got it 14 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keep your finger.
Pretty cool. Of course, it's not as good as my Hawkins rifle over there.
Zero trigger discipline. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll say what?
No trigger discipline.
No, I've got to trigger this one. I'm shooting it right at what I got to shoot at. Atham, look it up. A gun with a hole. I
Oh,
assume
yes.
it was-
Always,
Okay.
always
Lord,
assume.
I gotta do it. 1 second.
Oh,
1
God.
second, boys.
Oh boy, here we go. TJ is definitely 3 sheets to the wind.
Fuck yeah, he is.
We know him.
Only with 3 drinks, huh?
He may have had. Who knows what he was
Well,
drinking?
God
before he
knows
came on
what
the
he drank
show.
before he came on. Yeah, he
Yeah.
could be
Ah.
6 drinks in.
All right, boys. This is my Hawkins rifle.
Cool.
Turn it around.
Yeah, the other way.
So it's
Yeah,
got a hair
we gotta see the
trigger.
breach and all that shit. There we
So
go.
it's got a hair trigger right here.
Don't touch it.
I touched it.
Too late.
Kind of like certain biological parts. You know,
That you don't touch.
you want to set things. You want sparks flying. You want things to go off.
Yeah,
You
okay.
touch it, right?
Wow.
anyways.
He's just getting sexual.
Possibly.
So yeah, this is it's based off of the Kentucky Rifles percussion.
Percussion run. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've got a replica Colt Dragoon Model 3.
Yeah. So what's cool with this one is it has a little got a little pocket area there. That's for the patches.
Okay, cool. Nice.
So,
For the wads. They're called wads. God damn it.
Fuck, I'll tell you what.
Zero
Oh,
trigger
that's
technically.
right, boy.
Atham just killed his bottle of Grey Goose.
Yeah.
Atham,
done.
look it up.
That's where you keep your chew spit.
Cigars, guns, and Mexicans.
Best show
Oh, yeah.
ever. Yes.
I mean, we have to call
I
it that.
thought episode 12 was legendary. I think this one's going to top it.
That's one. We've had a lot of people come rolling through. It's definitely a.
Here, hold my beer. Joe, you're not wrong. That's how it all starts. Any of the greatest things that have ever happened started with somebody saying, here, hold my beer.
Here, queer, hold my beer. Atham, look it up.
Check this out, guys. This is my best friend underground.
Oh, cool. A
I can
GoPro,
believe that.
nice.
Yeah.
Is that the latest edition?
Nah, this is the GoPro 5.
Okay.
I think.
Well, I was
I
going to
don't know, I
say,
think
isn't the 5 the latest one?
It was a couple of years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
1080p plus.
I think this one goes up to 4K at
Oh,
30
shit,
frames
yeah.
per second. Yeah.
Yeah, if it's 4K, there you go.
Yep.
So next episode of Masculine Geek, here we've got some video footage for y'all of Atham dying, hanging, because he got his ankle caught in a fucking crevice somewhere, and it's 4K.
Right. No, I cannot die.
No,
No,
you
you're-
cannot.
You
Not
are.
when you're going and climbing goddamn Donner's Peak after 3 weeks.
Yeah. Seriously.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm kind of hard to kill. I think.
Oh, I would agree with you. I
Mm.
would agree with you.
That year was not my year because just a couple months before that climbing accident, I was involved in a car accident.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah, which was not my fault either, by the way. Yeah,
course
someone
not.
else was driving too fast and they hit me.
Oh, you got T-boned?
No, it was straight ahead kind of
Oh shit!
impact. Yeah, it was a fellow Mexican.
So, Atham, do you use that 4K camera for banging chicks? I would.
Yeah.
He
Hell yeah.
He straps it to his swimsuit area for a real close-up shot.
Yep.
Ruh-roh. You degenerate.
Well, I showed you
Yes.
some footage the other day.
It's all fun and games till you have until you have to cut your arm off and don't talk about it. Hey, whoa! We're not cutting off arms. This
No.
isn't Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
And our knives are not dull.
No, knives are sharp.
Hip mounted 4K. No shit.
There you go. 4K porn, hip mounted.
The only way to do it, if you're gonna shoot fucking porn, you might as well do it in 4K.
That's right. Just get a nice external hard drive with high capacity.
I have one of those.
Always good.
4 terabytes.
Yeah, you always need one. Now, is it redundant? You've got is it like you have RAID set up on it, or is it just single?
No, it's single.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's true. That is how that one dude saved himself. And didn't who Who's that? What's the actor? He played him in they made a movie about it too.
I don't
Ja-
remember the movie,
James something.
but he got his fucking arm caught or whatever, and he
Yeah,
ended
and
up
he cut
fucking
it
cutting
off
his
with
arm
the
off.
yeah. Oof,
Yeah,
I
cut
can't
it
even
off.
imagine.
Was he a climber? Is he a climber?
He was.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't know if he still is, but he was at the time, and he got his arm trapped or something or other in a rock or something.
Yeah.
And he was doing that for I don't know how goddamn long, but he basically ended up cutting his own arm off so that he could live.
I think he's still climbing.
There it is, Aaron Ralston. He got it.
Yep.
He attached a hook
47
to
hours.
his arm, and he's still climbing. I think. I'm not kidding.
I
Yeah.
believe it, dude. He's even got one up on you there, Atham. If guy cut his fucking arm off and he's still climbing.
Well, I didn't have the necessity to cut my own arm. So. Maybe someday.
One of these days, one can hope.
We would prefer you not chop your arm off like a dumbass.
Well, if you're trapped under a boulder, and that's the only.
Yeah,
you can
that's
do
why
to
you
save
don't go alone, boy.
That's true. Well, that's one of the golden rules of caving. You never go caving alone.
Yeah.
You know, I know why climbers don't follow the same. You know.
Yeah,
Mantra.
yeah. See? You don't make a stupid decision like that, see?
Do it voluntarily. Ultimate
Listen to me, boy. I say you got a hole in your glove. I keep pitching them to you, and you keep dropping them.
Where did Vince go?
I don't know. What the hell?
We went to get another drink.
Maybe he's trying to catch up with you and TJ.
What?
Yeah.
He ain't trying to catch up with nothing, boy. So, Atham, what's the latest tobacco you've encountered?
Still smoking the same one as before.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I don't know if you can notice a trend here, right?
I got to pull out what I've been smoking. 1 second.
Yeah, go for it. Where's the pipe, TJ?
The pipe, I got the pipes over there. I'll show them in a second. So this is the founding. Joe Curl. Joe, love you. Love what you gave me. This is Founding Fathers. I love it.
Interesting.
There. He also gave me Cherry Cavendish. Love that too. Joe's been a good guy.
You like aromatics then, I see.
Yeah. This is from Vince. This is Old Toby.
Oh, I have tried that one. It's good.
Minus
You
weed
bought
in the South Forest.
You get that from just
farthing. God, if you're gonna quote it, get it right. Jeez.
you bought that from justforhim.com, didn't you?
This is also second breakfast. 1 second.
Oh yeah. I'm glad you like them. Drew, have a good night.
Drew, good night.
Looking forward to the game. It's going to be quite
It's going to be epic.
Yeah, and I don't normally say that word. Yeah, second. I know. As soon as I saw those two, I'm like, I got to get these for TJ.
let me grab my pipes. 1 second.
Get them. That's cool.
Oh, when he comes back, I'll show him something that you can no longer get in the market.
Oh, really? Oh, oh, wow. Okay.
This is the brand
Christmas
called
cheer pipe tobacco. Yep. Cool.
McClelland. They're gone. They're no longer around.
Wow.
They closed their doors like last year, I think.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, do you still have some left?
Yeah. No, this is full.
Oh shit. Okay, that's great.
Brand new can.
Yep. On up and I have 3 of these.
Very cool.
Yeah. And this is really nice tobacco, by the way. Yeah, I have some hard to get stuff here. Let me see. What else do I have? Yeah. Oh. This one right here. Same brand.
Nice.
Dark Star.
I like that name.
All right, you ready
For what?
for the go time?
The pipe show? Let it rip.
That's right.
Do it.
That's right, boy.
Jack and
Do
Coke.
it.
Do it.
Do it, you silly bastard.
Hold on 1 second. I got it.
Oh my god, you're letting the team down.
I am letting the team down. What the
Jeez.
hell? What is this?
I don't know. Stop looking at porn.
If only that was the problem. Good lord.
Ah,
I'm trying to like. There we go. There we go. Okay. So I kept minimizing. So this is a pipe I had for years, and I could not figure out where it was.
you could kill somebody with that. Jeez. I like that. Now, where'd you get that? What is that called?
It's just a Atham. What would you describe this as?
Well, it looks like a poker.
It's a cherry pipe, some sort of cherry wood.
Oh, cherry wood.
Really
Okay.
good.
Okay.
It's really good. I've done it on hikes. It's great.
Cool.
So this is a corn cob pipe.
Right.
Yes.
I love it.
Let me show you my corn cob pipe.
Is that what you tell all the girls? When you're bringing them back, when you're bringing them back. Holy fuck.
Let me show you my corn
Let me
cob.
show you my
pipe.
corn cob pipe. That wow! What now? Where is that? I've never seen anything like that. That is literally a corn cob.
You have seen this pipe before.
I have.
MacArthur.
Oh shit! You're right. Okay.
Yep. You have seen it before.
Nice.
Yep.
All right.
So this is this is the one I got at Gettysburg.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty.
And what's nice about this one is it has a twist off.
Oh, it's a. Let me see a stinger. Is that a K Woody?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, nice. I have one of those too.
Cool.
Where is it?
And then of course this is my favorite one.
My
The
pipe is bigger
Gandalf.
than your pipe.
The
Nice.
Gandalf pipe.
I like. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's a.
See, same kind of.
Oh yeah.
Guys talking about pipes instead of laying pipe. How about that?
Yeah, there you go.
I do that enough.
Good night, Conk.
Hey, I'm your Huckleberry. I got
What's that about a sack, Conk?
you gotta do it.
The fart sack.
Gotta do it, boy.
Wait, speaking of Gandalf,
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Gotta do it, boy. It's the American way.
Jesus.
there's another same size but more fancy one.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
Oh, I like that.
That's nice.
Whoa, hello.
That's nice. What kind of
Hello,
wood?
hello.
What kind of wood is it? What kind of wood is the bowl?
Briar.
Briar. Oh, okay.
Yeah. You can.
Nice.
You can. I mean, you can see. See, that's the original wood.
Yeah.
This finish is called sandblasting. So it's the same kind of wood. It's actually the same piece. They just treat it differently.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can see something similar in this. This is my favorite one, by the way. U.S. made, by the way. See it?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
At least us Americans got something right.
Yeah, and you can see the there you go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it's the natural wood right there.
That's really cool.
Then you just make it look like this.
TJ just lit up.
Nice. I don't feel so lonely anymore.
Right.
Let's see what else do I.
Gandalf, my friend. This will be a night.
Night to remember.
Correct, Nick. We're not drunk enough. We need to break out another 12-pack of butt hurt. No shit.
We need to make that. We're gonna get on that as a joke.
Oh Christ! I'll tell you what. You know what? We ought to make it for real. because I'll bet you that shit would sell.
I know exactly who to talk to as well.
What are you guys drinking? Butt hurt.
It's called Butthead.
I'm out.
Oh no, go
Be like
go fill that.
7%.
Oh, it has to be even more than that. You got to get it up there like around 9.
Either way,
Yeah,
I'm
I
good
get
with
that.
that.
Yeah,
What are you drinking? We're drinking hardcore butt hurt.
hard. Hardcore Butthead. Still rocking the rum and cokes over here. Oh shit.
You're precious.
Precious. What's taters, precious? What's taters? Potatoes.
Hey, it's been
Boil
cold.
them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
It's been cold that before,
It's really hard to get.
but not by you.
Dorchester.
Oh, okay. I hadn't heard that.
Oh yeah.
Apparently, Atham's got a guy.
He does. He's got, and Atham, I don't think TJ saw that one you showed us that you can no longer get.
Right.
TJ.
You know this brand, TJ?
What is that?
McClellan.
McClellan.
Christmas cheer pipe tobacco.
Bro, what?
Christmas cheer pipe tobacco. It's right up your alley, sir.
Where would I get that?
You
can't.
can't.
You no longer.
You got to
can.
talk to Atham.
You have to- you have to-
tobacco dealer.
Atham. Look
You have
that
to
up.
give Atham $100.
Atham. What?
This one.
Or Dark Star.
Dark Star.
We'll be in touch.
There you go.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I have my little stash over here. What else do I have?
I think one of the best remarks in the chat so far tonight has been, "Y'all aren't drunk enough. Break out another 12-pack of butt hurt."
There you go.
Check this out.
That's awesome.
You can now you can get this again, but under another name,
Flake.
Dunhill Flake.
Dunhill Flake.
But
wow.
Call
There's
it
no longer-
Special Snowflake.
There you go.
no, this is no longer in the market. Yeah, Dunhill no longer makes this one.
No?
Now another brand called Peterson does. So you can tell this is vintage.
Cool.
Yeah. I have like 13 of this.
Oh, okay.
13.
It's my favorite
What?
one.
What's your favorite?
This
That
one.
one.
That one? Okay.
Yeah, this one. And I knew they were going out of business, so I bought a ton.
Oh, okay. So you're set for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get enough, but like I said, they went out of business, but somebody else bought the recipe.
Hmm.
So that other company is making it now, and according to reports online, it's just the same. So that makes me happy. Of course, you no longer see Dunhill here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Precious.
My precious.
Smoking Snowflake and drinking butt hurt.
Right? And I think I didn't show this one to Vince,
Oh,
right,
fuck.
Rob?
Oh, yeah.
Ah,
The collection.
cool.
I got a few.
I haven't seen it. Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Now, what is your go-to cigar?
The
The Arturo Fuentes?
No, those are nice, but my favorite one. It's funny because YouTubers like to call it Titan de Bronze. That's not the way you say it. It's Spanish word. Fuck, it's got right here.
There's a bit of a glare.
Yeah, much. Whatever.
Okay.
It's Titan de Bronze. That's the way you say it.
Dan de Bronce. Okay.
Yeah. And this is made in Miami, Florida.
Okay.
Type that up in the chat, Atham, so that the
Yeah,
chat
so we-
knows about it, 'cause
yeah,
I'll tell you what, I'm gonna want to check that out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
put that
type it
if you can, yeah. And put it, if not, you can put it in the private chat and
I
Either
got it.
way.
or there's a link.
Okay, hold on. Let me see what else it says.
Now, what TJ? What do you what tobacco do you have in there? Is that the second breakfast? Founding Fathers.
Founding
Okay.
Fathers.
There you go. So everyone can go ahead and purchase those items.
You want American bastards?
Jesus, violent. Yes, a drunk TJ or tipsy TJ is a violent TJ.
Apparently,
Yeah.
Check this one
angry
out.
TJ.
Do I look like I'm angry? Oh, what's that?
Tobacco. It looks like beef jerky, but it's not beef jerky.
Yeah, it
It's-
does look
yeah,
like beef jerky.
Yeah. It's just pressed in flakes. It feels nice.
Nice.
Yeah, nice and moist. That's what she said. Speaking of the devil.
Is that really what she said?
Thank
It
you.
is.
Athem's plate bringing him stuff.
As well she should.
Yeah. Anyway, what else do you guys have?
What?
I got my torture device here.
Oh, nice. Is that a Leatherman?
Yeah.
They're the best. Yeah, they're that's a good piece of equipment, sir.
Wave Plus. That's the model.
All right, cool.
If you care to find out. Yeah.
Nice. Do you have any cave diving coming up soon?
No, I don't do cave diving yet. Just caving. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm sorry. That's what. That's what I
Yeah.
meant.
Someday. That's probably how I'm gonna go. But
Okay.
most cave divers, that's the way they go.
Okay.
No, I don't have anything coming up. Maybe a couple more weeks. We'll see. I'm not that active during winter because it snows a lot here, so driving gets kind of rough for me. Yeah, because I don't go caving around here. I usually have to drive like 3 to 4 hours at least to go caving.
I remember you saying that. Yeah.
Right. My caving club is not based in Tahoe. They are based down in Sacramento, so I have to. And that's not where they go caving either. They still have to drive a couple hours to go to the caves.
Okay.
Sacramento's a couple hours from here, so do the math. It's 4 hours of driving.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Just to get there. There's another 4 hours of driving to go back home.
Wow. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's rough. Good night, James. Good to see you in the chat. We'll have to set up our other meetup again in December. Well, it is December, but later in December. You know what I mean. Jesus,
December
I
already.
can't believe it's December already. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's going fast, man.
Unbelievable. I
Christ,
know. I have
we've
to.
been doing this for almost a year now.
We started January. I think our first broadcast was January 6th or the 9th or something like that. But yeah, so almost a year. Yeah.
Yep.
We'll have our New Year's Eve special. That'll be coming up soon, so that's good too. Athem, how long have you been spelunking?
Almost 3 years now.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's one of those things that your family, don't approve of. It's like, oh my God, you're gonna die.
Really?
Gonna have to cut
Yeah,
your
it's-
arm off.
Like, yeah, especially my mom. Holy crap, man! She's like, someday you'll stop liking that kind of stuff. I'm like, I don't think so. That's what.
Yeah. How about no? Okay.
Yeah. Well, you never know, right? You start liking a new activity, and then who knows if you're gonna still like it like 2 months down the. But I still like it. I'm pretty active in my club. They elected me vice chairman, so
I remember you saying that. Yeah. Now, how many people are in the club?
like a couple hundred.
Oh wow! Now is it the rule of 80-20? You've got like 80 people join and 20 are actually active.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a core membership. The guys who are the most active, and then you have the ones that show once in a while, and then you have the ones that they show up for a couple trips and then you'll never see them again. Those are the majority.
Yeah.
Although
That's any group.
Right. Although they don't usually join the club.
No.
Right.
That's
why the older generation, and I don't blame them, they are a little bit jaded when it comes to training new people.
Okay.
Because they are used to seeing people just come and go, and they're like all those hours a day spent training you, and then you just leave.
Gotcha.
Understandable, yeah. So that's also one of the reasons they got me as a club officer, because I have the energy.
We've got the energy. You're there you're there consistently. You're
Right.
dependable. Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't mind talking to the new people, like showing them, like, look, this is how we do things.
Okay. Now, do you like? It seems like you're teaching a little bit too. Do you like doing that?
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I like showing them around and just showing them the basics. Like in video games, I'm the guy who gives you your sword and tells you, here, it's
No,
dangerous outside. Take this.
you give them their quests,
Right.
which is kind of cool
So
because
now we know how
that's
to call
very
him
that's very
in D&D.
yeah
Right.
that's very appropriate because you're in
Yeah.
you're in the dungeon.
Yeah, I'm
Good.
like the NPC who gives you a tutorial.
Nice. Ted, good night. Nice having you in the chat. And a
Sounds
pleasure to
good.
meet you. Very cool. And Marty wants to come to your house. Yeah, we're gonna have to do like definitely have to set up a West Coast Masculine Geek meetup soon.
Yeah, man.
There's a lot of guys here. I would like to shake their hands, meet them.
Have a few beers.
Absolutely, beers,
A few
pipes,
cases of butt hurt.
cigars. A few cases of butt hurt. Yeah,
We so need to market that.
absolutely.
Made in the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah, there you go. That's right. Brewed and bottled in the Pacific Northwest.
Yep.
We'll have to add that. Now you sound like Gandalf when he's coughing in Return of the King. He's looking out towards Mordor from Minas Tirith.
You're gonna have to do what you're
Coffin.
told, Guardian of the Citadel.
That's right.
Go on this.
It's pretty close. Yeah, I just watched that a few days
I was
ago.
gonna watch that tonight.
You should totally do that and smoke that pipe. Don't do that.
And the land of Mordor.
In the land of Mordor, where the
Dark
shadows lie.
Sauron. The precious.
That's right, my precious.
Make it a Hefeweizen. Yes, Nick. Yes, Father, I'll ask him. Is your father a ghost, or do you claim to converse with the Almighty? In order to find his equal, an Irishman is forced to talk to God. Yes, Father.
He just said answer the fucking question.
Mind you, your tongue insane Irish. Smart to not forget to God past your gods, old man. Yes, Irishman. You fight with us, you get a chance to kill Englishman. Splendid.
Have you? I think we talked about this before. Have you seen Boondock Saints yet?
Oh, have I seen the Boondock Saints?
Who hasn't? Maybe Rob hasn't seen it.
You're asking me that question.
I'm just making sure because sometimes there's some weird shit that I think you've seen, you just haven't.
Of course, I've bloody seen it.
Isn't it fantastic?
Oh, that's one of the best movies ever.
I know, right? You look like Mushmouth from Fat Albert.
What are you thinking in the fucking road for?
The room.
I know you thought you needed. He jumps over the corner and you got to shoot him for 10 fucking minutes.
Are you sure you're?
We are.
Are you
Now
sure
what?
you're over, KB?
Now what do you think is this little case there?
The best part is when they get in the fight with that bruiser of a lesbian in the meat packing.
It's St. Patty's Day. It's a little bit fun. My favorite is when Rocco comes in.
What the fuck? Fuck!
No, he goes.
Fuck!
He goes. He's got a fucking six shooter. It's in bodies, genius. What the fuck were you gonna do? Laugh the last 3 to death. Funny man.
He's great. We could kill everybody. I'm
Everyone.
the guy. I
I'm
know.
the one.
I'm
And
the
then he turns to me and
one.
Goes, what do you feel?
I'm strangely okay.
strangely
I'm strangely
comfortable with
okay.
it.
I'm comfortable with it.
You know, there was a great line in that movie. That's always stood with me. He goes, you know what's insane, Rocco? They're station men with loving families. They come home every night, turn on the TV. You know what they see? They see murderers and rapists and child molesters getting out of prison.
Yeah.
They see mafiosos getting caught with 20 kilos and getting off on parole. And everyone's thinking, someone should go kill those bastards.
Yeah.
Admit it. Even you thought about it.
That's
I was
right.
thinking, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. It's the story you wish you had written. Yeah.
Written by a guy who didn't have the foresight to see it because he signed over all the film rights.
Mm.
And so when Blockbuster made it a huge hit in the
See you next week, Ted.
So when Blockbuster made a huge hit, they didn't make a dime. The guy didn't make a dime.
Really?
Mm-mm.
Shit.
He sold over the rights because it came out the same like week as Columbine. So all the theaters canceled it. That's actually its own masculine geek episode. It's all about timing.
Hmm. This is true. This is very true.
I don't smoke in the house usually, but what the hell? It ain't cigarettes.
Exactly.
You know what's funny?
What's
About-
funny?
Whenever I smoke this, I go on hikes or I do whatever I do and I smoke by pipes. I've never had anyone ever complain about the
No,
smell.
no. There's
I've had
pipe
uh,
tobacco is
and, and,
fantastic.
and particularly with women. Women love tobacco pipe.
Mm-hmm. That is true.
Yes, it is. True.
Atham, look that up.
Want to get me another one?
Oh, nice. Modelo. Yeah, they're quite tasty.
Atham, what's been your experience with women in pipes?
They don't mind.
My experience has been they love it. Like I've had
Yeah.
women come up to me. No, they're not like, it ain't Grace Kelly, but like they ain't ugly. And they come up to me and they're like, I love your pipe smell.
Yeah. I mean, I've been smoking for I don't know 4 or 5 years now, and I've only had one negative reaction to it.
I've never had a negative reaction to
Yeah.
my pipe.
But yeah, I mean, but she's a caving body, I guess. No one likes her.
Oh my god.
She's she's difficult.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's difficult.
Mm,
Yeah.
that sucks.
So obviously, sometimes we're hiking out in the wilderness looking for a cave, and I'm with my pipe, right?
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
And usually people are like commenting on, oh, how cool it is. But this one, she was like, the fake cough. Like, fuck.
Oh yeah.
You're like, why don't you
Yeah.
just drop dead from cancer, you lying
I was like,
yacht?
no, I
Damn.
didn't do that. But when she was going down the rope, I felt like, like, oh, look, it will be something happen to your car. I wouldn't do that. But she's just annoying, man.
She's her own. She has to look at herself in the mirror every night. You don't.
Right. Yeah, but she's not the average human, right?
Mm.
The average human likes pipes. They see them and they comment on, oh, it
yeah.
reminds me of my grandpa, or
Yeah, they have
Yeah.
good memories are associated with pipes.
Yeah, seriously.
Absolutely.
I was smoking once outside a building, and this woman came out and just like was watching me. And I turn around and go, "Is there something wrong?" And she goes, "No, you just remind me a lot of my grandpa."
nice.
And
Yeah.
at first I was like thinking, I don't look that old. And I looked at my
Your-
pipe and I
your-
was like,
your pipe,
oh,
yeah.
yeah. And she was like, yeah, my grandpa used to smoke a pipe like that. And it just reminds me of them. And so that's why I've always said that tobacco pipes evoke, it's rhetorical. It evokes positive memories, right? Because when people think of their grandpa or their whatever smoking, a pipe, tobacco, they think of someone who's calm, relaxed, but more importantly, someone they respect and admire,
Mhm.
as opposed to someone who's smoking a cigarette. Whereas they're like, that guy's stressed out, he's not in control, he's a whatever. And I'm not saying that was always the case, because my grandpa's generation, they all smoke cigarettes like
Mhm.
Chimneys, but later on, it's like,
Yeah, I remember one time in downtown Truckee, I was just minding my own business coming out of the post office, and then I noticed a couple old ladies. Well, one of them was an old lady. The other one was not that old, but you just feel the gaze, right? Someone's looking
Yeah.
at you. You just turn around. It's like, and you look at them, and I just see them, and they look at each other, and they start laughing. It's like and they're like pointing at the pipe. I was like, oh, okay, yeah,
yeah.
yes, it's a pipe. Um, you know, the funny thing is that the younger people, they usually go like, "Oh, dude, that's cool," but they think it's something else. I'm like, "Dude, this is for tobacco. It's not for."
Yeah, seriously, I've had to say the same thing.
I specify because I mean I'm not against it, but it's just not my thing.
Yeah. The thing is, I've never, like I was saying, I've never had anyone ever complain about pipe tobacco smell.
Right.
I've always had, if anything, like especially with women, that's what really surprises me, where the women come up and they're very positive
Mhm.
on that. Whereas and this includes the fitness gals, like one fitness gal who hated smoking. I was smoking my pipe and she was just watching me and I go, I thought you hated smoking. You thought it was like evil, like satanic. And she was like, yeah, but you're smoking a pipe. So I was like, oh.
It's just not something you see that often either. So when people get to see it, they feel curiosity about it.
They always, here's my theory, Atham, is they associate pipe tobacco smoking with someone who's intelligent. They just do. It's just an intelligent, sophisticated method of smoking, right? I think that's just with the culture, and I'm not going to complain about it, right? I'm not going to fight that stereotype. I'm just thinking, it's interesting. Like if you're smoking a pipe, but it's full of, marijuana, totally different kind of connotation and totally different kind of culture.
Well, it tends to attract certain kind of people, And I'm not saying that everybody who smokes weed is that way, but a lot of them are.
They are. No, seriously, they are. It's just the way it is.
And I have very good friends who do it, and they are not like that. And they always, they get a little defensive when I mention that. So I have to specify, dude, I'm not talking about you. I know you're not like that, but it tends to attract that kind of people, And I guess same with pipes. I don't know. Stereotypes are there for a reason.
Oh yeah, there's
well,
some
yeah,
truth to it.
The thing is, it's about, are you comfortable with being the outlier? And most men aren't. And that's okay. Like most people are not okay with being the outlier in the stereotype, right? I mean, imagine being a pot smoker, but you don't really identify with the culture at all.
Right.
You don't like the guys who smoke pot, and you're not lazy. You're very motivated. You toke up occasionally just for various reasons that have nothing to do with why they toke up.
Right. No, I know a couple of them who are really hardworking individuals, One of them even has an online business. They're young and motivated, I know they are not part of the majority, but I always try to to tell them, look, I know this is not you. I'm not talking about you. All right.
Well, okay, that's the thing.
I know
if you don't like that's the thing. Like they got to be able to accept. They got to have the maturity to say, I get that most people think this is how it is, and I'm okay with that. And so when someone generalizes, I don't take it personally, but too many people do.
Right. Well, now they know that I'm not talking about them here, and obviously they care about what I think because we're close. That's gonna happen. We tend to care a lot about what other people think when they're close to us. Sometimes not even if they're close to us. Well, I care about what other people.
Well, why would they care what
me.
Atham thinks? I don't know.
You do.
All right, gentlemen. It is now 11:24, and we've run over the we've run over the 2-hour mark, which is fine. I have no problem with that. However, it is bedtime for Bonzo. So,
same.
Indeed, yeah, we need our beauty rest. We need to continue looking this good going into the next decade. So, Rob, where can everyone find you?
robsays.net.
There you go. Atham, how about yourself?
Atham Aldequa on Instagram.
There you go. TJ.
TJMartinell.com.
There you go. And you can find my writings on masculinegeek.com. And that would be it. So, until next Wednesday, keep moving forward. Keep smoking your your pipes, your cigars. Keep drinking
Drink your butt hurt.
keep drinking your butt hurt. So,
Bless you.
keep drinking your butt hurt and keep moving forward and keep the fires burning. So, having said that, good night, everyone. It's been a blast having you all in the chat, seeing everyone again. And yes, we have to get some. Yes, Sam Droid, we need some good sleep. So, we'll see you next Wednesday.